my name is Becky.
And we are the Sorry Girls.
And we are back with another episode of Thrift Flip.
We are at the thrift store, and today the theme is
weddings.
Because
I'm getting married this summer, so we are going to go see what we can make for my wedding at a thrift store item.
We don't really know what the plan is. Like, obviously we know Becky's theme.
Yes.
And we know there's some things that you might need.
Yep, maybe decor, maybe signs, maybe like a list of seating chart things.
Yeah, so let's go see what we can find.
Okay.
What time is it? Getting married time. Do you need? I feel like that's gonna be expensive. $44. Holy crap. I mean, you could paint this one. Yeah. Natural AF. What about this? Oh, let's keep this.
What is that?
Apparently it's a candle holder. Oh, there's no... Okay, we're missing a pane of glass.
That's really pretty.
Well, hello. Okay,
Hello.
so we're back from the thrift store and we want to haul it for you, show you guys what we got. So this guy is actually a candle holder, but we're gonna use it as an envelope slot machine.
I'm like beyond excited that we found this.
It doesn't have glass, so we bought actually a picture frame to be our new glass, so that involves some cutting of glass, but hey, we know how to do that.
And then for everything that I want at my wedding, I just want there to be florals everywhere. So we found this kind of sad looking fake plant pot, but if you look at it, the flowers in it are actually really nice. So we'll take it apart and use that to decorate.
Use that on the...
Oh my goodness.
seating chart.
This beautiful eagle painting.
This is going to become a giant display board for the seating.
It was like 20 bucks for a frame this big, which is amazing.
Yeah, and there's no glass, but that's okay. We are going to make this
I'm gonna figure out
work.
something. So you wanna tackle the envelope box and
Yeah.
I will do the seating chart?
Should we get started?
Let's do it.
So, what we noticed about this candle holder is that it's actually missing some glass in the back. So that's why we picked up another piece of glass that's going to be the right size. I think the first thing I want to do is take out all the glass that's already in it so that we can paint this a cuter color. So now it's all clean and ready for its paint job, but first we need to make this an envelope slot house thing. What do you call this? Like an envelope box? So where are our envelopes gonna go in? You know, it could be really cute if you had an actual slit right here so the envelopes could go right in, but I don't know how I would cut that. I don't even know where to begin cutting the middle of this, but luckily there's these like little grates here that I know I can cut with some pliers. Okay, I cut through, and now I'm thinking of like folding them under so they're not so sharp. Maybe like this. Okay, one hole down, maybe like 20 to go. I'm all done cutting those out and we have the slot. But as you can see, as I did this, I started to lose some of the paint just because, you know, I'm bending the metal and the paint isn't sticking so well. So my plan is to kind of take some sandpaper and sand the areas where the paint is chipping off just so that I don't start painting it white and then the paint is chipping off and then would therefore chip off my new paint. Okay, so now that my slot is cut and it is sanded and no pieces are chipping, I can paint it. Wait, let's go paint a thing. So now that I have this all painted white, it's still gonna dry for a little bit longer. And in the meantime, I'm going to cut my extra piece of glass that I'm gonna need. Let's take apart this frame. Oh, this is gonna suck. Boom. So I think this is dry enough for me to start putting in the glass. And we're done. Look at this slot. The glass is in. It's gonna be secure. It's gonna look great full of envelopes. I'm just gonna add a flower on the top just to bring everything together, keep it on theme. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. I have my faux flowers, or I guess they're more like greens, and I wrapped it with twine. And now you have an envelope box. I mean, we contemplated writing the word envelopes on here, but I feel like it's not necessary. Once you have a couple in here, they will know what to do. All right, let's see what Becky has to make.
So we also picked up this giant eagle picture at the thrift store, but I want to use it just for the frame because I'm thinking about doing a seating chart because everyone that comes to my wedding needs to know where to sit at what tables. So this would be the perfect frame to do that in. So I think the first step is taking out the picture that's currently in it. Okay, so I think I want to paint this frame white to go with that nice, clean, white wedding feel. And for the inside, I actually think I can save the piece that came out of the back. Talk about being thrifty. But I want to recover it in some craft paper just to make it look a bit nicer and neater. And that will be what I can write all my names on. So I'm going to take this outside now to go give it a nice coat of white paint. Bye! So while that dries, I'm going to cover all of this with a sheet of craft paper. Okay, so I have the craft paper glued on top, and it did kind of turn out a little bit bumpy. I think it's because the cardboard had ridges in it, so air could get under it easily. But it's okay. I think once it's framed and all together, it'll look fine. So before I get it in the frame, I'm gonna put the words and the seating chart on the paper. So this is where it's gonna vary depending on your wedding or whatever event you're throwing, but for mine, I'm having a head table and then 3 really long harvest tables. So I'm gonna draw out a diagram of those 4 tables, and then that's where I would put everyone's name around. And then on the top, I'm gonna do like a nice scripty font, or I hope that I'm gonna do a nice scripty font of something that says like find your seat or something nice like that. So I painted everything on here, and honestly, it's looking really good. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm freaking impressed by this calligraphy here that somehow happened. Life hack, or like a DIY hack tip. I looked up a font and then typed this out onto Word, and then I just like kept referencing it when I was painting it, because for me, looking at something really helps me do it. But yeah, that's a little tip. So I have the head table and then 1, 2, 3, which are my 3 main tables. And then after this, I'm gonna go in and add everyone's name beside the table. Obviously for the purpose of the video, I'm not gonna put everyone's name in here just because of privacy reasons, but you get the idea. That's where all the names would go on your seating chart. So my frame is all dry and looking so much better than that interesting forest green color. So I'm gonna pop this in the frame. Does it look good?
It looks good.
That's cute. So we have the flowers that we got as well that I think I'm just gonna add to the corners maybe to spruce it up. So all the flowers are on, and guys, I'm like so impressed by how this turned out. I really love it. I think either I'd get like an easel or like hang it on something day of if I can. But yeah, I'm stoked on how this turned out.
What
Dude, scale of 1 to 10, how impressed are you with your DIY?
I'm like so impressed, and I'm so happy that we just made something for your wedding, so that's like much stress off you.
Yeah. And what was our total at the thrift store? 30 something?
It was $30. It was
Dollars?
$30. Yeah.
For 2 giant pieces of wedding decor? Are you kidding me? You cannot get that for that price anywhere else.
The envelope thing would cost like $100. Or maybe like 50 to rent, 30. I don't know. I'm like not planning a wedding right now, but
it's expensive. Anything wedding.
I
It's
can
so
only
expensive.
assume. I mean, sorry, we're like looking at it off in the corner. We're just like admiring it. We're like, ah. But it's so good.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with this one. If you guys haven't seen any of our other thrift flips, it's a series we do pretty often.
Yeah.
All different sorts of themes. We challenge ourselves.
And there's also more wedding videos.
Yes.
Because Becky's getting married. I think we only have one out so far, but there's gonna be more. And also, while we have you here, would you mind pressing that little red button below? Because guess what? We're like so close to 1 million subscribers. I know that you can help us get there. I know you can tell like one friend, and then it's like a friend tells a friend tells a friend tells a friend, and then we have 1 million, and then we're having parties and giveaways, and it'll be fantastic.
It's true. Like, is it crazy to say I want it for my wedding? That can be like my wedding present from you to me.
Right? Right?
That would be amazing. You have till August, guys.
Or we can reach it sooner. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you like it.
And if you love it, make sure you sub it.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.